Hello, my creative friends. I'm Heather North from heatherscreativeblessings.com. It is the 17th of the month, so this is your reminder. I am calling all sisters to do your monthly breast self-exam. I'll talk about that more in just a second, but first let me tell you what I'm doing here. I have a piece of Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer cardstock from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to take some Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers and just scribble the color onto my Dazzling Diamonds paper. I've got several shades of pink, and I'll even add in just a touch of red to deepen the color. So if you are a follower of my blog, you know that last week I was able to share the announcement that Michelle Gross of Casual Friday Stamps has asked me to help her out by becoming a blog hop coordinator for her Calling All Sisters campaign. And obviously I am very passionate about this cause and very excited to have said yes. And today there are some more details on that and how you can join the blog hop. So I'll include a link down below and be sure and check that out. I have here just a spritzer bottle filled with water, and I'm going to spray the colors, and for the most part I'm going to let them just move and blend, but the red was just kind of sitting there, so I took my finger and smushed it out and helped it along a little bit. The one thing about this technique is this paper is not a watercolor paper, so it does take a long time to dry. I helped it out a little bit by using my heat tool, but it was still not completely dry at this point. Normally I just set this aside to dry overnight when I'm coloring my glimmer cardstock. I'm going to take the Ruffle Ribbon Fry Dye and the Hope Fry Dye. These are both from the Casual Fridays Calling All Sisters collection. Michelle donates 50% of the profits to breast cancer research. And I'm going to die cut those out of the pink paper. And then I also pulled out the black Dazzling Diamonds because I wasn't sure what I would prefer doing. So I'm going to go cut those out. There you go. And I really like the pink with the black, so that's what I'm going to end up doing. I also took some craft board. This is made by Ellen Hudson, and I die cut another ribbon out of that craft board. I'm going to use it to pop up my ribbon just a little bit off the card. The coordinating ribbon stamp to this die has a little heart in the center of the ribbon, and I like that idea. So I thought, I'm going to cut out a heart. I wonder if I have one of those. Well, I have this Double Notes Fry die, and actually all of the different dies have hearts on them in different sizes, and the Double Note was like the perfect size for the center of my heart. So I cut it out of that pink glimmer cardstock, and it was a lighter part of it, and it just didn't really pop very much, so I decided to deepen it up. So I'm going to color this again, first with the red and then with some lighter pink. Then I will end up popping it up on top of the ribbon, and it will stand out even just a little bit more. And you may have noticed that I'm scribbling off on scrap paper. These real brush markers tend to pick up the color that they're blending with a little bit, but if you just scribble it, it comes right off. I'm going to adhere this with some Ranger Multi-Matte Medium. I find glue to be the best thing to adhere this Dazzling Diamonds cardstock, as well as the craft board. And you can see just a little bit of that craft board, and if it bothers you, take your real brush marker and just run it along the edge. But this doesn't really bother me on this particular card with these particular colors. I'm just going to finish adhering everything to my card, and my card will be done. I just use my paper snips to quickly cut off the stem of that heart. And then I have a dimensional on this heart, but I've also added some glue to it because the glue just will adhere better to that glitter than the regular dimensional will. So I thought I was done, but then I thought, oh, it's just too plain, and I wanted something at the bottom. So I went searching through my stamps for a border stamp, and I just recently purchased this Frankly stamp set from Casual Fridays, and I really like it. And I am crossing my fingers hoping this will work because it's all glued down now. And if I have to peel it up, it's just going to be a hot mess. So, and even as I'm stamping, I can see I didn't quite ink up that bottom little piece. There's a little blotchiness. But I'm going to very carefully take my finger, dip it, and just use the corner of it to add a little bit more ink, and it will smooth out and blend, and you won't even know. Well, you'll know because you watched and you saw. But shh, nobody else will know. So I'm just going to pop it up and adhere it to my card. And again, I thought I was done, but I'm like, it needs a little bit of glimmer. So I took my Wink of Stella and just went over that stamp set and added a little more glimmer. And now my card truly is done. Don't forget to check yourself and remind your sisters to do the same. If you are not on my blog right now, I will put a link down below so that you can head on over there and see all that is going on, including a link to Michelle's blog post today, explaining how you can join this blog hop and amazing cause. If you like my card, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more from me. I hope that you guys find some time today to get creative. Bye!